Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Donna Lamb's Tarot. This message is for Sun, Moon, or Rising placements in the sign of Cancer. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, keep in mind this is a general reading and not all messages may resonate. So keep what does resonate and let go of what doesn't resonate. And if you are interested in doing a deeper dive on what is going on with you, my details are listed below. I do private readings, or you can go to donlamestarot.com to my website to find out my pricing and availability. So today, this message is for mid-March to the end until April, actually. And the one thing I will say is that April 1st, we will have Mercury retrograde again. So Mercury retrograde is that time when communication breaks down. There is a lot of things that kind of happen during that time. Sometimes there's a mix-up with travel or communication. It also affects equipment, electronics, cars, everything. So if you are going to be traveling, I would suggest that you give yourself plenty of time and you're not rushing, because you want to be able to ensure that you get to where you want to go safely, right? Okay. So what I plan to do is I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you today. After I read your immediate cards, I will be taking myself off of camera so we can focus on the cards. And then when I finish the reading portion, I'm going to pull cards from these oracle decks for you to finalize your reading. And also, I will be putting myself back on camera when I do the oracle cards for you. Okay. I find that these are actually, I've gotten a couple of new decks and I'm wanting to kind of share that energy. And depending on what comes out in your cards, whether or not they complement. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, Cancer. So if you're brand new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would like and subscribe if any of these messages resonate with you. And even if you don't want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it if you would just click the like button, okay? And then I want to thank everyone also for all of their generosity. I've been getting, you know, some donations onto my PayPal. And I've had a couple of people say they don't like PayPal, so I'm looking at other options for donation as well, because I really do appreciate that, you know, this is all free to you. So the benefit of subscribing to my channel is that then you are notified when new content is dropped, and it really does help my channel grow. So I would appreciate it if you would be so kind as to subscribe and become part of my spiritual family. Okay. So here we go. First card is the Four Swords. You guys are tired, very tired. This is like needing a deep rest. Two of Swords, about Ace of Wands. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay, so two aces right off the bat. That's really positive energy. That's basically saying, you know, if you're going to be spending any money on big items, now would be the time to do it. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. Oh, the World card, beautiful. Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Fool card. Okay, so the Cups energy represents your sign. I don't see the Chariot or the High Priestess. So looking at your reading really quick, you have 1, 2 major arcana, and you have 1, 2, 3 cups, which is all about emotions and water. So these would be your energies here. And then we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which is about creativity. And then we have swords, swords, swords. And swords are all about the way that you think, the way you express, using your words, using your vocabulary, speaking your truth, right? And the way that you think about things. Okay, so we're going to start off. And this is the main focus of your reading, really, is this Four of Swords. And as you can see, this knight is laying prone because this card is a card of needing deep rest. It's a time of healing from burnout. So many of you may be feeling burnt out, or you feel as though you've been carrying a heavy weight. Your mind is tired, your soul is tired, all those kinds of things. So this is a card of saying that you do need to do some renewal. You need to do some self-love and self-care, okay? So you need to focus on that. This is really important. This is in the very center of your reading. Now, the other thing as well is you do see these three swords up here, but you do see this one down here. So there's something that's hidden from you. It could be a message of some kind that you're waiting on, that's waiting for you to be able to tap into. But at this time, we don't know what that mystery is. Your second card is what is either helping or hindering you. And the Two of Swords, as you can see, she has this blindfold over her eyes. Now, typically, she has those swords up in the air crossed over her chest. And so I always say that this is a card about having to make a difficult choice. So this is saying that some of you are feeling as though you're in a crossroads of some kind, right? A difficult choice needs to be made, and you're going to have to choose your best path forward. Now, the thing about this card is typically we will look at things, either we have to go right or we have to go left, or it's either black or it's white. And this is really challenging you to think outside the box. Twos are typically about choices and decisions, and the swords have to do with the way that we express with our minds or how we communicate. So it could very well be that you are at a crossroads at this time, and that you're really contemplating some deep introspection as to what direction to go. So let's see if we can get more insight into this. So what's on your mind is this Ace of Wands. So this Ace of Wands is a card about new ideas. These are about seeds of potential. Aces are about seeds of potential. This one is about inspiration, creativity, your passion, your motivation, right? So it could be that there's an arrival of inspiration coming into you, that there's also a time of intense creativity. And there's also an ability here for you to manifest anything. It's right here. This is a gift from God. And as this is a gift or a potential, you're going to have to take this wand and do something with it. And wands are definitely a card of action, taking action of some kind. So when this opportunity comes to you, make sure that you grab a hold of it and move forward, okay? This could be a thing that is what you might be contemplating. And your foundation is this Ace of Cups. Now, this again is a beautiful card. This is your emotions. This has to do with how you think about things. This is whether or not you're listening to your inner voice. And this is about your relationship. And this too is about, this Ace is about a new connection. There's a potential for new romantic relationships. There are seeds of love being planted here. There's also this energy of bliss and happiness and joy, as well as newfound emotions. So it could be once you've made this decision and you are taking this opportunity, what this is saying is that that opportunity is going to bring you a lot of love, joy, and happiness, bliss, all the happy things, right, that you are looking for. What is in your past is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of being spoiled for choice. There are all these options within this seven, and this card is a card about getting experience or using your existing experience of some kind in this loving kind of relationship situation. And then the other part of this card is that this is telling us that you're being spoiled for choice, but the choice does need to be made. And the choice that you do make would have to be one that's in alignment with your heart. So go within your heart, right, to find that alignment. But again, this is in the past. So this is building your confidence. This is about building your experience. And your next card, which has to do with what is in your future, is this Three of Swords. Now, this is a difficult card. And of all the cards in this reading, this is the one that is the hardest, really, because the Three of Swords is a card of painful separation or a card of loss of some kind. Now, this could mean a heartbreak. It could mean a loss of relationship. It could be a loss of property. It could be a loss of something that is meaningful to you because the heart, right, is here. This could also be the loss of your personal identity on some level. Spirit just said that this might resonate with some of you about who you are, what you're doing. And that could be because some of your belief systems have been torn down. All the information that are coming through, you know, of all the things that they're uncovering on the planet and the very difficult experience that we are living through at this time could be tearing at your heart, right? This is also a card of really an opportunity for you to be able to heal. And you can see that there is light around this heart. So as this is in your immediate future, this may be something that you're aware of already that's coming towards you. And this is saying that regardless of what this is, that this could be like just a change in the way that your beliefs or your purpose or your goals may be for you to redefine. But I do feel as though this is a very healing card because this is saying that this is coming at you and this will allow you to define those things more succinctly for yourself. Now, this next card has to do with your long-term energy, which is the World card. So I'm not too concerned about this Three of Swords because what comes in is this World card. This is one of the best cards in the deck. It isn't my favorite card, but I do love this card. And the reason why is because the World card is a major arcana. This is saying that you have come to a place of completion. This is saying that you have completed something. There is joy, wholeness, and happiness, happy endings, inner peace, a new level of consciousness involved with this card. This card also signals bliss, happy endings, and oodles of positive energy. Now, the thing about this card is it is the very last major arcana in the deck. The first card in the major arcana is the Fool, and you got that card as well. So this is saying that a major chapter in your book, in your history, in your life is coming to a complete end. And this card is saying, because of this ending, you're going to have this new beginning. And we'll get to that in just a second. So the World card is definitely a card of understanding. It's about spiritual awareness. It's about conclusions, perfect endings, harmony, balance, and feeling fulfilled. This is a beautiful card. Love this. Your next card has to do with your closest relationships, and you have this Knight of Wands. So Knights in tarot are all about taking action, moving forward, stop thinking. And of course, the wands have to do with your inspiration, creativity, your passion, your motivation, your intuition. So this Knight is saying, get off your butt and get moving, pursue your dreams. This is very fast energy. This is instilling courage within you. It's telling you to take inspired action and pursue the adventure because this is really where you want to go, right? And as you can see, he's on his horse and he is moving forward on his path. Your next card is the Six of Cups. This is representing your future feelings. And this card is a card of nostalgia. This is a card about your inner, this is a card about reconnecting to people from your past. This is a card also about children, and it's a card about inner child work. So some of you may be doing some of that inner deep work where you're actually reconnecting with that child within you and doing some healing from your past. This is also about themes in your life, and it's also about making peace with your past, okay? So as this is what your future feelings are, I really do feel as though you're going to be looking back and comparing where you are now compared to where you were then. However, I find that this, this is a card of emotions, and sixes are telling me about, it's about overcoming obstacles. It's about keep going, keep moving, and it's also about persevering, right? So it could very well be that some of the things that you've had to persevere came from your childhood or came from past experiences, and you're looking at those things to gauge how far you've come. So you're taking a look at your life. And as I stated before, the Fool card is the very first card in the major arcana. The Fool is definitely a card about new beginnings, new potential. It's about self-belief. It's about a new chapter in your life. It's about being impulsive in some ways. He has his dog here, so he's like ready to just jump off this cliff. But is he worried? No, because he trusts, right? He trusts that Spirit is going to take him where he needs to go. So this is about new adventures, awakening, a new chapter in your life. It's about you being ready for a new adventure on your soul path. So overall, this looks really good with the exception of this loss here. And as I said, this is going to be different for all of you. I would really love to hear your comments as to what this is resonating for you, and any comments that you post, I always read and I always comment back. Okay, so overall, it looks really good. It's not that I'm really seeing anything really earth-shattering. You do have these new opportunities coming in, right? Which I think is great. So this wand energy could very much be a new career, a new path on your career path. But this Ace of Cups is definitely about your emotions. So I feel like this is more of your emotions and mental thought, like the thoughts that you keep in your mind, right? The things that are rolling around in your head. But the biggest message that I get from here is that you have come to an end of a chapter or an end of a big segment in your life that you're going to be starting over. But because of all of your hard work, what's really important is for you to get that deep needed rest, right? You really need a timeout because you're healing from burnout of some kind. Okay, now I'm going to bring myself back on camera. Hello, and I'm going to pull some cards for you. This deck right here is on career and money, and it's saying a great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. And look at, she has got this world here with the pieces of a puzzle that she's trying to lock into place, right? But look at her, she's also got her eyes closed. She's tired. You guys are tired. You guys need to do some self-care. Okay, then a message from the universe. And your message is, if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Wow, that's pretty profound. Then redirect your energy and enjoy your life. Okay, let's say this again. If you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Wow, I like that one. Cancer, that's a good one. Okay, and then the last one is on relationships. And your card is Sea of Passion. Take a moment to reflect on your own needs now. And then the assisting energy for this card is space. So that would be you needing space, right? And I think it's more about self-care and healing, right? And you need a break. So this is really confirming, once again, this Four of Swords energy right here, right? And I really feel like this card is really talking about this worry. This could be what it is that you're contemplating, is like, I don't even know how I can go on. And I know a lot of people are feeling that way. My heart goes out to you if you are struggling or you're feeling as though you're overwhelmed, right? But Spirit is telling you, the universe is telling you how to redirect that energy so that you can move forward, right? I love it. Okay, Cancer, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe and share. There are some of you that do share my videos, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your month, and please do some self-care and take care of you.